Bro, I got so much music that ain't even released, you know what I'm saying? With like,
You got plans for it?
yeah, for sure.
Cause a lot of artists, they be saying, man, I got all this unreleased music, motherfuckers will never hear it and I don't understand it. Like,
But that's what I started doing, bro. I just started like really lining my stuff up. That's why I feel like I've been. That's why. And since 2020, right? Before 2020, I only had 3 projects out, right? And let's say I had been active since 2016, like active, like shooting videos, putting music out, doing shows. So I only had 3 projects out from 2016 to 2020. From 2020 to now, I done put out like 6 or 7. What is it? It's going to be 2023.
2023.
I done put out like 6 or 7 projects.
What was that shift? Like, why you feel like you had to turn it up?
I had a conversation with one of my homies from LA, and he always be giving me game or whatever. Shout out my nigga Vic, and he was just he was telling me, he was talking to me a lot about branding, right? Like branding and doing what you like, you know what I'm saying? Like and growing your audience and you know what I'm saying, just having a presence. Right, and I was like, yo, if I'm doing music, I ain't even got enough music out to even establish a brand. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have enough music out to say, all right, when you hit me or you see now when you see my name associated with something, I feel like you can kind of gauge what my content gonna be about, or if I'm featured on a song with somebody, you could probably predict what my verse gonna be about. Like, oh, I ate this, I went here, you feel me? We did that, you know what I'm saying? I spent that, you know what I'm saying? And back then, you see my name, you probably don't even know who I was, you know what I'm saying? So I looked at it like, all right, let me establish a brand. Let me associate my name with something that away from me, if you see that same thing, it's gonna make you think about me.
It's dope that conversation changed your perspective on shit and you actually put action behind it. You feel me? Because I feel like a lot of times we run across a lot of good information, but we lack to put the action behind it. You feel me? And is that why you start doing like the food critiques?
Man, that kind of turned into his own thing.
I see you, bro. Motherfuckers probably hit you like, hey, come to my shit.
Yeah, like that turned into his own thing. Like, man, Joe. So I really went into you gotta, bro kind of told me that too. You gotta adapt, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be able to adapt, you know what I'm saying? This where it shifted to. Cause somebody told me, okay, look, somebody say, you rap, right? Right. You could be nice, right? You know what the next question they gonna ask you? What else you do?
Facts. Nowadays, you gotta have something.
Yeah, what else you do? Like what else you do? You know what I'm saying? Like, because in a time where everybody rap and everybody nice, you feel me? In a time where everybody rap and everybody nice, what else you do? What else make you cool enough for somebody else to really want to be die hard and rock with you and follow you over to the next person?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So outside of me giving game, you know what I'm saying? I be eating at some of the fly spots that you probably never heard of. So, you know, you might have liked that video, but you gonna tap in even more when you see that I was at this spot that you probably been to, but didn't know they had this or didn't know they had that. You ain't try that.
You planning niggas date nights.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I'm the soundtrack to the date night. Facts. You know what I'm saying? And I'm the wardrobe I'm wearing what you wanna wear. You feel me? Cause bro said something like this, right? He told me, he say you gotta be somebody that somebody want to be. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's as simple as that, right? And he was like, you got it. He's like, yo, you got it. Like, bro, look how you dress. You feel me? Look how you talk. Look at your style. Your style unique. You know what I'm saying? You gotta show that. You gotta. And I couldn't think of no way that was creative enough to show that without me forcing it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I just had to sit on it. This is a conversation I had with bro in 2020. Feel me? And now we finna be in 2023 and I feel like it's just coming to fruition. You know what I'm saying? I did like a soft rebrand or whatever. And I just feel like everybody, I kind of did it in front of everybody's eyes, but now you see it full fledged, and it's like, oh, you go down my page. I've been doing this though. I've been going to restaurants. I wasn't doing the talking though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I wasn't putting the commentary behind it. I wasn't chopping the video up myself.
Fire though.
You know what I'm saying? So it was a process, man. But like I said, man, I don't be thinking of this stuff overnight, man. I had conversations with people that's in the game, and I think I'm good at processing information and putting it into action. And I think that's the only thing different than probably me and the next dude. Like, I could take that information and really put it to use. It ain't gonna just sit on me, and it ain't gonna go on one ear and out the other.
Yeah. All right, man. This year, it seemed like it flew by fast, you feel me? Might as well say 2022 over. So I would ask you, what were some of the goals you accomplished in 22, and what are some of the goals you have for 2023?
I wanted to, in 2022, my goal was expanding and establishing myself in other markets. I said, all right, so first off, I wanted to do songs with artists, like, because I feel like in Chicago, it's easy to move laterally. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's easy to lean to the person that's next to you, put them on your song. I wanted to start moving vertically because I feel like laterally we already established. Everybody that you see me or that's associated with me, it's established. Like, you could tell the difference between who's who. So now let's widen that by moving vertically. All right, if you, and I ain't even trying to play the numbers game, but if we are hovering around between 10,000 and 5,000, 10,000 followers, do a song with somebody that got 15,000, 20,000 followers, you know what I'm saying, who active on social media, that got a project coming out or that got music coming out, you know what I'm saying? Put that little extra money into that and get a song with that person, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like I did that. I did a song. I feel like I crossed them off the list. I did the joint with him, then did the joint with Jay Worthy, just all off of, and shout out AM Early Morning for even putting us on that show. We did a show for AM. We did a show for AM Early Morning. He brought Jay Worthy to Chicago. By him putting us on that show, that gave us the opportunity to even meet bro and tap in with him. And you know me, like I said, I process information and I take advantage of opportunity. So he was in the room. He was just in the green room.
Yeah.
Man, I went and hollered at him.
Shit but a conversation.
Yeah, there wasn't nothing but a conversation. How long you here? It was Saturday. He won't leave until Monday. Oh, what you doing tomorrow? Let's cook up. Bro, I didn't even know where we was gonna record at, bro. You think I care? I
figured that shit out.
I didn't know where we was gonna record at. I was trying to get I didn't get a cameraman. I was trying to get a cameraman and I had to get a studio. If we left the show at like 2 a.m, I got to find somewhere to record on Sunday that ain't booked up, you feel me? You got to try to find a cameraman that ain't finna try to tax, you know, just for coming out on some last minute. And we made it happen, Joe. We made it happen. We did that. We did that song the very next day. The top of it, that's on Supreme tape. We did that the very next day. I had Joey pick bro up from his hotel, brought him to the studio. We all kicked in the studio. Everybody made their verse there. We made that song classic. Then it was crazy getting the song clear because bro so big, right?
Right.
So you know when you upload these songs on the streaming platforms, they screening them names. You know what I'm saying? So they like, hey yo, this artist is on some pretty big release. Can you just verify that you got the okay to release? You know what I'm saying, to release this. So I had to tell bro to DM
the label.
He had to DM the platform from his personal Twitter account and let them know that it was cool for them to put that release on my tape.
Shout out to bro
get that
for
credit.
That.
So shout out Jay Worthy. That was love. You know what I'm saying? And so that was one of my goals, to start moving, vertically. I feel like I did that on 2 releases this year. I put out 2 projects this year. Both of them projects had an artist that was kind of bigger than our landscape on them, just to get my name out there. I want to establish myself on the West Coast and on the East Coast. I went to New York like 5 times this year. I get super love out there. I got some homies. My boy out here right now, Ricky Mapes, He just opened up for Benny the Butcher last night. My homie in LA, my homies in LA, shout out Sean Ev, shout out Gino Hayes. Man, I just been like I said, man, I want to establish myself in different markets, and I really wanted to, you know, really get a stronghold on what my brand is, and make sure when you see my name, you know what's associated with it, and you know what you gonna get. Like you know exactly what you gonna get when you listening to me, and I feel like I did that this year. I really established. Like if it was in development last year, like 2021, 2022, I established it. And then 2023, I'm taking that same formula and I'm expanding it. You know what I'm saying? I want to work with other producers the same way I want to work with other artists that's kind of bigger than me. I want to work with producers too. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at like producers that's reachable, you know what I'm saying? Somebody like a Nicholas Craven, you know what I'm saying? Conductor Will, you know what I'm saying? Just to drop a couple names or whatever, but like I want to work on different type of production too, you know what I'm saying? Outside of Chicago producers, and then still work with the people I've been working with. Me and Law got some stuff in the stash, man. You know, Complex had closed down, so that kind of put a halt to what me and Bro had going on. But as soon as he back up and running, me and him gonna get right back to it. Me and Bree stay cooking. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they coming out top of the year or later of the year, but I'm on a couple people projects that's supposed to be coming out soon. Me and Reem been working on some stuff. Me and Jujilla, me and P. Man, bro, 2023, man, it's just
It's up.
Yeah, man.
All right, look, this is my favorite question right here. If you can go back and give your younger self any advice, what would it be?
Go harder. It would be go hard. I just said that. I got a song with Law that I just said that. I said if I could get any advice to do, it would be go harder. It would be go farther. And just put yourself around some individuals who see it the same way you see it. So it ain't no hiccups along the way. If everybody got the same vision, you don't got nobody trying to pull you this way or pull you that way. You'll go way farther than, you know what I'm saying, where you at and where you think you even capable of going. You know what I'm saying? And that's probably it, man, because I've been blessed to have some dope people around me throughout my journey. And I be having some real thoughtful conversations with people, and then they kind of keep my mind right about what I'm doing and where I'm headed and where I'm going, and that's why all my stuff kind of look the way it look and it feel the way it feel.